DSP Mutual Funds, one of our other sponsors, as you can see on your screen. Slower delivery outside off stump. Opens the face of it, plays it to point. The point fielder misfields it. Still, the run was already on, and they take that run. Three of three, and that will be a wide outside off stump. So, struggling with his line, Gautam, this first over. Shivam Arora and Aman Sodhi have opened the innings today for the Rhinos. Played away nicely, and they'll get single down to deep point. 5 runs of the first 4 balls of this over. Four balls into this innings. It's the 5th ball of this over. Down the wicket and driven down to long on for a single. Protection there. This is the power play, but they have boundary riders at both long off and long on. Decent start this. 7 runs already on the board on the first 5 balls. Gautam with his final ball of this over. And beats the outside edge. Fast one that. Foolish. Climbs on the keeper as well as the batsman. Wild hit. And Aman Sodhi is beaten outside his off stump. 7 from the first over. Aman Sodhi and Shivam Arora opening the innings. Gautam Malhotra bowled that first over. Second over of this innings. Rohit Handa will be opening the bowling from the other end. The Rhinos have reached 7 runs from their first over. Watching this on Viana Sports, the third match of the KKR CCFC T10 2023. Principal sponsors the Kolkata Knight Riders, Kolkata's IPL team. Let's see what Rohit Handa can do with his seam up deliveries. Good length ball on middle stump, played away towards the cover fielder, extra cover fielder, and picks up a single there. "25 runs is all that he can score. That's the maximum that he can score as a batsman here before he to retire. Hari Sharma, the owner of the RSH Blasters. Pulled away, shortish ball on middle stump, single there. Interesting factoid about the Blasters. They have won this tournament in 2021, and they are also the football tournament winner currently. So, all-round good team, aren't they? Captain is Shubhamoy Dash, former Bengal player, the marquee player as well. The strong team this, the RSH Blasters. Lovely hit towards mid-off. Full ball on off stump and a single to mid-off. Hit off the middle of the bat, very hard, but straight to the mid-off fielder for a single. Yeah, the CCFC ground. And a lusty blow over the infield on the leg side, vacant midfield, mid-wicket area, and short ball pulled away, well hit, and using the field restrictions to aplomb there. Very good hit that. Lovely strike. 6 runs, first 6 of this innings. Short ball, very slow, and the batsman waited for it and launched it over the mid-wicket fence and goes all the way to the deep mid-wicket fence. 6 runs. Down the wicket and bowled. That is the first bowled wicket of this tournament. Removes the middle stump. So a 6, and then he goes down the wicket, tries to hammer it once again. Straight ball on length on middle stump and goes through his bat and pad, and wild shot really, and the middle stump is uprooted. So the RSH blasters have struck through Handa. Straight ball, fast one, kept it on good length, and hits the leg and middle, and the middle stump is uprooted. 16 for 1. Into the second over. Probably should have waited a bit, been a bit more patient with the bat, having already hit a 6 there, but he went for one more big hit and has to depart, having missed the line of the ball completely. Clean bowled there. 16 for 1. This is a replay. Went down the wicket, went for the big hit and missed it. All ends up completely bowled. Sponsor. So that was the replay of the previous dismissal. And now Shubhradeep Ganguly, the captain, who played a really good hand last night, scored 30 runs before retiring. Got his team out of the woods with a fine innings yesterday, and he is out there now at the fall of the first wicket. Let's see what he can do today. Jubilant Shubhradeep, known as Shontai, yesterday led his team to a victory, and again has to dig in here after the fall of an early wicket. He likes to take it slow at the start and then go after the bowling. Very classical batsman. Left-handed, so one left-hander replaces another. It's the last ball of this over from Rohit Handa. He's been hit for 1/6 and also has picked up a wicket. Full ball on off stump, driven away to extra cover, no runs there. So Shivam Arora has been dismissed for 8. Aman Sodhi and Shubhradeep Ganguly are out there. For the PS Rhinos, they are on 16 for the loss of 1 wicket from 2 overs. You are catching live action of the PS Rhinos versus RSH Blasters game from the KKR CCFC T10 2023, being played at the Calcutta Cricket and Football Club here in Baliganj, Kolkata, a club founded in 1792. Rich tradition and history here of sports, cricket, football, rugby, cycle polo, tennis, you name it, you have it here. Club members have assembled to watch a double bill, 2 games being played simultaneously. We have already had 1 innings of 1 game. The Celica Challengers have put on a huge total against the Backyard Stars, and this is the second game and the first innings of the second game being played here. Gautam Malhotra continuing, driven down straight back and well fielded there at mid off, keeps it down to 1. Full ball on middle stump, single. Gautam Malhotra into his second over. Went for 6 in his first. Nice delivery that. Onto the stumps on middle. Keeps a little low. played off the middle of the bat to the cover fielder. No runs then. Shubhradeep getting set. Takes a few balls even in a T10 game, but all's well that ends well if he finishes off in a hurry and with a flurry, then his team will be all the better for it. Again played to the cover fielder. 17 for 1. Again very full on off stump and hit over the mid-off fielder there. Brilliant shot there. One bounce and into the fence. So he knew the fielder was up in the circle and he picked that gap. Half volley there and clean hit over the mid-off fielder. Great stride of the foot. Front foot shot. Classical technique, as I said. And a great shot there. Lovely batting. Punishes the half volley over the mid-off fielder. Takes the aerial route and picks up 4 runs there. 21 for 1. Again goes over the mid-on fielder there. Brilliant hit once again. And one more boundary. So 2 boundaries in 2 balls here for Shubhradeep. One over mid-off and one over mid-on. Again in his slot on the off stump, and this time he goes over the mid-on fielder. As I said, today the ball is coming onto the bat much nicely than yesterday. Again great front foot stride and a brilliant hit over the mid-on fielder. So 4 more runs. 4 and 4, 8 runs in 2 balls. Shantai has moved on to 8 runs from 5 balls. Last ball of this over. Gautam Malhotra under pressure. Cut away beautifully. What a shot that is. The shot of the day so far. Slapped away through the heavily guarded infield in the cover area. And 4 more runs. 3/4 of 3 balls. A hat-trick of boundaries for Shubhradeep. Beautiful shot that. Classy, elegance, reminds you of Sourav Ganguly really. Beautiful batting. This one was wide of the off stump, swinging away a little. He waits for it and slaps it away into the gap. So many fielders there, but none can catch that one. What a shot. 29 for 1. The members must have really loved that shot. What a brilliant hit. So, Shubhradeep Ganguly on fire. Picked up 3 boundaries in a row after 3 dot balls. So he's moved on to 12 from 6 balls. 29 for 1 from 3 overs here. PS RHINOS have already picked up a victory last night. They defeated the Selika Challengers. And RSH Blasters, they have a good team. Shubhamoy Dash, famous Bengal player, is their marquee player of the franchise. And they're also the football tournament winners. So RSH Blasters, owned by Hari Sharma, have a point to prove here. They also won this tournament back in 2021. The only other team than the Backyard Stars to win this competition into its 5th year now. 29 for 1 from 3 overs. Gautam Malhotra really taken to the cleaners in that last over. 3 boundaries, one after the other. RHINOS under pressure. You're watching live coverage of the CCFC T10 2023 brought to you by KKR. KKR CCFC T10 2023 on Viana Sports. Other sponsors include Kotak Mahindra, media partner T2. So some leg spin and nice delivery that. Pitched up from Sudeep Bhattar. Sudeep gives it some air, tosses it up to the batsman and induces an inside edge, but it goes past the stump. So no harm done, but no runs either. So nice flight in that delivery. Again pitched up on off stump, driven hard to the, and so they've picked up a wicket there. Great catch, hit really hard, but the extra cover fielder has held on to that catch. Lovely catch. Stung his fingers, I'm sure, but fine catch there at extra cover. That ball was pitched up again, outside off, and he hit that really hard, but straight to that fielder who clung on to that. So the second wicket has fallen here, 29 for 2. Harsh Biani joins Shubhradeep Ganguly in the middle. Batted well. The man of the match from last night. Bowled well as well. Star of the show. Fine catch that. Into the 4th over of this innings. False start by Sudeep. Already picked up a wicket. Very nice stance there. Very classical technique. Plays it down to the short third man fielder for a single. Over to Shubhradeep Ganguly, who's striking the ball really well. It's 30 for 2. .3 overs. So the left hander against the leg spinner, and it's going to come from round the wicket. Very full flighted ball onto the leg stump. There's an appeal for an LBW. He went for a sweep. It hit his pads, but given a leg bye. So the appeal is turned down. Shubhradeep survives that appeal from Sudeep Bhattar. Very nice spin bowling that. He's not afraid to give it a loop. Toss it up to the bat, bowl it full, and he's already been rewarded. He's picked up a wicket. Deceived Shubhradeep in flight in that ball as well, but doesn't get the wicket. Loud appeal turned down. 5th ball of this over. Again keeps it slow through the air. Length ball flicked away from the middle stump, and they come back for the second. Yes, they do. So 2 runs for Harsh Biani. .33 for 2. The last ball of this over coming up. And that's a nice one. Goes through straight through the air and beats the flashing blade. He tries a cut shot, goes back onto his back foot, but doesn't connect. Beats the outside edge, and that's a dot ball. So end of the over. Good over that from Sudeep. Sudeep, just 3 runs and a wicket. Tight over. They needed that. Oh, there's 1 ball left in this over still. So 3 runs of 5 balls and a wicket. No? I think the over's done. I think 4 overs are done here. Shubhradeep is getting ready to face the next ball. Already on 12 from 7 deliveries. 3 quick fire boundaries. Yes, 4 overs done. 33 for 2 now. Shubhamay Das, the captain, the marquee player, will be bowling now. Former Bengal player, part of the selection committee now. Bengal side. Some off spin action from Shubhamay. Rocks back on the back foot to cut that one. Fine to the third man fielder. Marquee player versus marquee player going on here. Short ball outside off stump. Didn't turn that much. The last ball of the last over from Sudeep was a flipper. Went through straight and quickly. Shubhamay Das. Those are illustrious Ranji Trophy players in action in this tournament. One of them is Shubhamay. But that's hit really hard. Very nice shot that into the extra cover region. Full ball on off stump, and he's launched it. Lovely off drive, lofted off drive, and a brilliant shot that from Harsh Biyani. 6 runs there. What a shot. Picked the half volley early and picked up 6 runs. Taking a look at the brilliant cover drive that Shubhadeep Ganguly played, an over back. Or a shot from Harsh Biyani. He's in touch. He's the man of the match from the last game. Shubhamay Dash. Hit to the fence. Oh, he won't like that. Pitched it up and went to the pitch of the ball, the batsman Harsh, and played a lovely off drive, an offset off drive that sailed over the fence here at the CCNFC ground. Let's see what Shubhamay can do with his third ball. What change can he bring now? Again pitches it up, goes for the big hit, but outside edges it. It's running down to the third man boundary, and yes, it's a 4. Lucky 4, but he'll take it nonetheless. So 10 runs from 2 balls here for Harsh. Thick outside edge, flies down to the boundary. That one was also pitched up on off stump, so just slightly faster through the air from the previous ball. No chance for the short third fielder there. The ball goes really fine into the fence. And slaps it away over the extra cover fielder. Lovely shot that. So another boundary. Really batting well here, Harsh Biyani. Again a half volley outside off stump. He had the width and he likes to hit it uppishly in the cover region. We have seen that yesterday. And again he hits it over the fielder. Picks up a boundary. Another boundary. So 6 and 2 fours. Another big over this. 14 runs already. 15 runs from this over already. 4 balls done. The current run rate is 10.29. Pitched up on leg and middle. Again lofted towards mid wicket, but just one bounce to the fielder will be a single. Protection there for Shubhamay. .49 for 2. On the cusp of reaching half century the side. Here's RHINOS, already a win under the belt. Shubhamay to the left hander, short ball. And they'll get more runs there. The keeper has dropped it. So it's 49 and they picked up 50 here. Wide ball outside leg stump and they get a couple of more runs as well. So extras. Very expensive over this, already 20 runs. We are watching action from the third game of the KKR CCFC T10 2023, the 5th edition of this tournament. Brought to you by Kolkata Knight Riders here on Viana Sports. Pitched up on off stump, flicked away towards the fine leg region. Fielder will cut it off and just get 2 runs. So it's 55 for 2 after 5 overs. Harsh Biyani on 20, Shubhadeep on 13. A bit of context on this tournament. This is the 5th edition of the KKR CCFC T10, the 2023 edition, and 7 teams are vying for glory in this tournament. Backyard Stars, who are in action today in the first match, Only one innings completed of their match against the Celica Challengers, who are the other team on show today in the first match. Other than that, Bojangle Blasters, the Lagan Lions, Primark Panthers, and PS RHINOS and RSH Blasters playing today in this match right now. RSH Blasters have won this competition in 2021. The other 3 editions have been won by the Backyard Stars, owned by Ashish Periwal. RHINOS are owned by Surinder Duggal, the captain, Shubhrodeep Ganguly, right now out there batting. And the Blasters are owned by Hari Sharma, their captain and marketplace, Shubhamay Dash, just bowled in over there. You can see on your screens, club members have assembled to catch the action on a Sunday, a holiday, enjoying the cricket action here. Leg spin continues, short ball, rocks back onto the back foot, slices it away, slaps it away down to long off, wide of long off, and they'll pick up a couple of runs there. Good batting. Good footwork to go back into the crease and then hit it hard. 57 for 2 now. Pitched up. Lovely slog sweep there. And that will go to the fence for sure. Is it a 4 or a 6? We'll confirm in a bit. Probably a boundary that. Lovely slog sweep towards the fine leg region. Yes, a boundary for Shubhrodeep. Lovely batting this. And the partnership has moved on to 32 runs from just 12 balls. Imagine what an accelerant this partnership has been for the RHINOS. They're batting really well today. Batting looks to be much easier than yesterday. This evening the pitch has eased up a bit. The pace is better. It's coming onto the bat better. Again, rocks back onto the back foot. Hits it away towards extra cover. No runs. Down the wicket, hit down to long on. It'll just be a single that. .62 for 2 into the 6th over of this innings. Local time is 6:34. Floodlights in full glory. We are the CCNFC. Shortish outside off stump. Hit down to long off for a single. GK Sports sponsoring the trophies. Man of the match trophies, the final trophy, all of them. Again swept hard to the fielder there. Deep square leg. Sudeep has completed his second over. He's conceded 12 runs from his spell. 1 wicket. A decent spell. There has been an onslaught going on. Target will be 100 runs once again for sure. Seventh over of this innings now. entering the business end. Karan will be bowling this 7th over. Tall, hulky bowler should get some bounce off the wicket. And hit away hard, really hard towards the offside, but straight down to the fielder, and he has taken a really nice catch there. Lovely catch. He doesn't cross the fence, and Shubhradeep has to depart now. Lovely catch that. Took it and stayed inside the fence. So wicket of the first ball for Karan. Hit it really hard, but not hard enough. Short ball outside off stump. Didn't have much pace. Slow ball. Right down the throat of that fielder. Doesn't step over the line. Takes a good catch. Smart catch that. By deep extra cover. Shubhradeep Shantai Ganguly has to depart. Sanju Datta will be the new batsman in. And a Yorker length ball, very nicely bowled, outside off stump, beats the bat. The keeper manages to stop it with one hand. Watching a league match, the third match of this league stage of the KKR CCFC T10 2023 being played here at the CCFC ground. CCFC Club, Heritage Club of Kolkata. Again short, slow, slapped down to long on, and the long on fielder nearly oversteps. Manages to hold on to that ball on the fence, and they get a single there. So Sanju Datta is off the mark. Harsh Biyani is on 21. With the back foot, nicely hit into the gap. What a shot that! 4 runs. And he'll reach 25, so Harsh has to depart. Holding his head high for sure. And lovely shot that again. Man of the match from last night. Rocked back, punished that short ball outside off stump into the gap as well. Beautiful shot that. Right into that gap. There was protection. There was an extra cover and a deep point, a deep cover fielder, and it bisected both those fielders. So 4 runs, and Harsh has to go. Reach 25 once again. Lovely knock for 2 matches in a row. He has batted really well. Man of the match, he bowled a nice over as well towards the latter stages, business end of yesterday's match. Raghav Agarwal is the new batsman in. High score of 95. So no mug with the bat at all. Pitched up on off stump, flicked away. First ball. Tried to go for a second run, but is sent back prudently as well. 70 for 3 into the 7th over of this innings. short outside off stump. Slapped away and down to deep extra cover, and they'll get 2 runs. Coming back for the third. Overthrows. Overthrows have been a feature of this tournament. Some of the fielders have struggled to stop these overthrows. Sometimes these things can happen. 73, 3 runs, vital runs as well.
Oi. Oi. Good call.
'73 for 3 after 7 overs. Eighth over coming up. Sanju Datta and Raghav Agarwal out at the center. Shubhamay Dash conceded 22 runs of his first over. Can he bowl a better one now? Fires it in short outside off stump, inside edge to short fine leg for a single. To reach 100 runs, they need to score 26 more runs from the next 17 legal balls. Played it square on the leg side, off the middle stump, good length delivery, and they'll get 2 runs as a short fine leg fielder comes across to stop it. So 76 for 3. And he slaps it away, leg side to deep mid wicket. It's a single. 77 for 3. 3 balls of the 8th over done. 3 runs of 3 balls in the second over. Bowled by Shubhamay Dash. And locks back onto his back foot. Hits it hard down to deep mid wicket. Hits it straight back to the bowler. Tight over this. 4 of the first 5 balls. Slapped away towards the third man region. There's 5 runs of it. Another single there. So good job from Shubhamay Dash. Good comeback. Karan into his second and final over. Yorker, lovely delivery that, right onto the off stump. So still 21 runs to go to reach that 100-run mark. RSH Blasters also opted to field first after winning the toss. So it's been a feature of this tournament so far. All the teams who have won the toss have fielded first. This time it's short outside off stump. Picks it away. Wristy shot down to deep square leg. And they get 2 runs. So that goes through, right through, and 4 runs, 4 extras through the keeper, deceives everyone past the stumps. Valuable runs that. Keeper won't be happy. He should have stopped that. Good length delivery outside off stump, like back of a length really. And goes past the keeper, past everyone, and into the fine leg fence. And the back of a length delivery outside off stump. So he plays it away towards the leg side for a single. Deep mid wicket. Region, just a run. 1 run there. 7 runs of the over so far. It's 86 for 3. Karan has conceded 16 from his 10 balls. Down the wicket, and brilliant shot that gets to the pitch of the ball and hammers it away through the extra cover region. Brilliant full-blooded cover drive that, reaching the pitch of the ball outside the off stump and slamming it away. Lovely batting that. 4 more runs, makes it into a half volley and then punishes it. 90 for 3. 2 boundaries in quick succession, and the bowler not very happy. Pushes his fielder back a bit. Let's see what he does with this one. Again down the pitch. This time hits it down to long on. The long on fielder will come across to cut it out. Just a single. They wanted the second. That is the non-striker. Did, but no. Just 1 run there. So it's 91 for 3 after 9 overs. One thing about the rules, if you have retired after scoring 25 runs, which is the maximum that you can score, you are not allowed to come back and play any further action with the bat, even if your team is all out. It's 91 for 3. (91 for 3) from 9 overs. Final over of this innings. Rohit Handa has been brought back into the attack for this final over. It's 91 for 3. The minimum target will be 100 runs from this innings. Sanju Datta batting on 11. Raghav Agarwal not out on 12. 2 batsmen were relatively set in the context of a T10 game. You don't get much time to get a look in this slam bang format. Purple and black they're playing in, the RHINOS. And top edges it out from outside the off stump, should be a catch, and yes, it's taken. At short third man, the fielder rocks back a bit, has to run back, facing the ball. Good catch that. So Rohit Handa strikes with his first ball of his second over. And Sanju Datta, who has top edged that ball to that third man fielder, has to depart. White ball outside off stump. Good length. Went for the big hit. Miss hit it. A very nice catch. Fingers pointing up towards the night sky. It's 91 for 4 now. Crucial wicket that. Rohit Handa has picked up 2 wickets today. Good performances. And beats the outside edge with that one. They have come through for the extra run, the bye run. And so the batsmen change ends and they pick up a run as well. Shivarya Bansal is the new batsman. He was beaten outside the off stump. Hint of C movement with that ball. Just leaving the batsman, beating the outside edge. Full on the leg stump, flicked away really nicely into the gap. Lovely shot. Over pitched onto the legs and a lovely wristy flick there. 4 runs. So the score moves on to 96. So that ball was a bit of a loosener there. Past that board where if you hit, you get extra runs. Extra 4 or 6. No one's hit it yet in this tournament. But 4 valuable runs. Half volley on the leg stump. Again pitched up on the middle stump. This time it's not that well hit. He'll take a couple of bounces and go down to long off. Oh, could have been a run out. But Rohit fails to collect that ball. Yes, he would have been run out if he had picked up that ball and taken off the bails. But as it stands, Shivarya Bansal has made it back home safely. And the RHINOS have picked up 2 more runs. So they're on the cusp of 100. 2 more balls to go. That's a Yorker. Lovely ball. He opens the face of the bat to that third man cordon. 2 short fielders there. A gully and a short third. Single. And scores up to 99. So the final ball of this innings. Shivarya Bansal will only be facing his second ball. Let's see if he can manage a big hit and get his team over the 100-run mark. Short ball hits his ribs and they are calling for two leg byes and they'll get it as well. So it fell in the no man's land and yes, that's it. So 101 for 4. So they've run 1 shot, so 1 run only. They'll finish on an exactly 100 runs, 100 of 10 overs for the loss of 4 wickets. And the Blasters will need 101 runs in 10 overs when they begin their chase after the conclusion of the previous match. So we'll be back very soon with action from the first match of the day, the second innings of the first match of the day.